Boy.
Jesus Christ. Oh. God.
Hey, we said there would be a fire. Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to, what is this, third or fourth installment of Sin Chat, man?
Yeah, I'd say it's episode 4.
Woo!
Good save.
Oh, shit!
Good
Dude,
save.
my mom's gonna be so pissed. It's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright. Gives it more character.
Accents happen.
Yeah. Oh, you smell that? That's so gross.
Oh.
Good save here. Let's take this away. Alright. So, obviously, I'm Zach Sanchez.
And I'm Cameron Jackson.
And we have, we have some
well,
guests. Yeah,
we
introduce
introduce
yourselves.
ourselves. I'm Patrick Marquez, part of the Balance team. And over here we have...
Hi, I'm Dalton Foster. I'm a cameraman of the Balance.
Balance.
Balance
He doesn't
team.
even know.
He's
He
new.
doesn't even know.
New. And my name is Paul, and I'm just Paul.
He's Paul.
Yeah.
He's
Paul's here,
fucking
guys.
Paul. Yeah. So we're gonna have some fun today. First things first, Cameron. This is for mainly you and I and Patrick.
Yeah.
You haven't really joined us yet on the Sit Chats, but here it is.
This is my first sit chat.
Isn't it great? This camera, that other camera. Oh my god. But basically, we want to start this off with a toast because it is the end of an era.
Sober October.
Sober October.
Yeah.
Yes.
We finally
October.
completed it.
Woo! Very
Cheers.
successful.
It is November 5th now?
4th.
5th.
It is... No, 5th.
Fifth?
It is November 5th.
So congratulations, people. All right. Well, there you are. There you are. Cheers, gents. Cheers.
Cheers.
To
Cheers all
a
around.
successful Sober October.
Uh-huh.
And now we are indulging
Oh,
ourselves in not being sober anymore. By the way, it was completely unsuccessful. I was not sober throughout October.
Yeah, no, me either. I honestly was smoking a lot more than I would hope for.
I did Sober October last year, and it was easy.
Easy.
Was it?
Yeah, it is extremely easy, in my opinion, to
Right.
quit alcohol.
Go fuck yourself. It's not. It's not, man. When you get invited to a fucking,
Oh, it sucks, but it's easy.
Right.
like, all you need is love, right?
Yeah.
It's easy. All you need is love.
Oh, yeah. Like the Beatles song.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
it.
song by the Beatles, yeah.
By those one guys.
And copyright strike.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. We're already taking
It
that.
was
It's
just a
okay.
cover.
No one
It's just
watches
a
us
cover.
anyway.
It's just a cover.
It was a cover. Yeah, it was a tribute. Just a tribute. Is it weird that
We're
this
gonna get
bottle
fired.
is so close to this fire?
Yeah, I'm afraid it's gonna shatter.
It's
that
gonna
a thing?
pop like a whiskey ball. And
Hey.
it'll all be rain.
Yeah, maybe put it down, just
Yeah.
to be safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna put it down. Put it up. Put it. Just don't. Just don't.
You're good?
Keep going, keep
Yeah.
going, no, keep going. You got
Right.
something there. I feel it.
No, I was just gonna result to just don't put your dick in it. Like that's where that was headed.
Is that the
and-
lesson of the day?
Just don't put your
Yeah, just don't put your dick in it. But yeah, Sober October was not. It was not successful. I'm not mad about it. I had a great month, honestly. Like
Yeah.
it was a shitty month, but it was a great month at the same time. Like I had fun, new experiences,
Right.
times with friends. I mean, you can never discount that, even though there's a challenge going on.
Right.
Yeah. But whatever. I'm moving on to No Fap November, boys.
I mean, that's,
Huh?
you're a stronger man than me.
I
guess.
thought it was like no nut November.
No,
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I saw No Fap, so I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
but like if you don't fap but still have sex, I mean,
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
so-
there's apparently
so-
3 levels to it. So
Okay.
there's one where you just can't watch porn. You can still jerk off. That's easy mode, and have sex, of course.
Right.
A second one is you can't like jerk off or anything, but you can still have sex. And then like expert hard mode, legendary mode or whatever.
The
is where
legendary
There's
mode.
no sex.
Abstinence is plain
Just
on.
pure like everything's staying inside.
well,
all
abstinence.
of
You
it.
can still fap with abstinence, right? You're
Depends who-
abstaining from
it
sex.
Depends who you ask.
Yeah, right.
Because
Okay.
you're abstaining from sex, but you're not necessarily abstaining from splooge, you know?
Right.
But that's the thing.
That's
I think
the
that's the
legendary
trick.
mode.
The
Okay.
ejaculate.
Yeah, like
You're
there's-
staying away
I mean, obviously you
We're
can't.
staying away from the semen.
from.
Yeah. So it's like I want to do like sort of hard mode, so where it's like I'm not jerking off and not watching porn, but if the situation presents itself, I will of course have sex.
If your animalistic desires
Right.
and then her
fruition.
animals animalistic desires.
Oh,
you
you're
know,
talking
that-
about sex.
Yes.
Specific.
That's
not
what I'm
just,
saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I will allow myself to have sex,
Right.
but I will not jerk off or.
When-
Is there a mode where you don't jerk off but have sex? Or no,
Is there
sorry,
a
where,
mode?
sorry,
Hold on, wait.
wait,
Like,
sorry,
what,
rewind.
what
'cause
level is this?
Yeah, what level is you don't have sex but just jerk off? Like your girlfriend's like, come take this pussy, and you're like, no, I got my hand. Like, what's that?
That would be
I don't
like
even-
no nut November. Like you're not nutting for a whole month.
But no.
It's like-
what you're saying is, like, you can still have sex, or no, you can't have sex, but you can only jerk off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I think that's just abstinence.
That's abstinence.
Yeah.
That's abstinence.
No, but isn't abstinence just no nothing?
I figure abstinence was like no.
I think you could jerk it with abstinence.
Yeah, I thought abstinence.
Abstinence is abstaining from sexual
Sex.
Yeah.
sex, just straight sex.
Yeah, not sex by yourself.
Okay.
That's why sex by yourself is called sex by yourself. That's why it's called jerking off. It's not sex.
Right.
Complete difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a home run, you know. It's
No,
it's third base.
It's
You know?
third base with yourself.
With yourself. If you can find a way to go all the way to home plate with yourself,
Like,
That's
But-
show me your ways, Grandmaster.
but yeah, otherwise, yeah, that's not even all the way. That's third base.
Speaking of Grandmasters, a show I got into on Netflix.
Don't tell me.
Queen's Gambit.
Yep, I just
Yeah, you
finished
did?
it. I just finished it,
I
dude.
finished it last night.
I
Dude,
haven't
that's
seen it, but I
Queen's
haven't watched
Gambit?
it.
You should watch it. Queen's
chess
Gambit.
or the,
Chess,
chess.
yeah.
yeah, it's
TV show?
so good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's about the chess champion.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good.
I've
It's
heard
like,
of it.
I mean, it really dives. I thought it was going to be more about like her genius in chess, which it is,
Yeah.
but it's also just how like of a like dysfunctional life she's had and like what
Oh.
like addict she is. Like
No,
really
what
dives.
she became, like.
What
in-
year does it take place in? Like modern?
1960s.
Yeah.
Basically,
It starts in
when-
like late 50s and then it goes into the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is she by the time the show ends?
In her 20s. In her 20s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because she started to say, but when she went to, the guy was just like, oh, don't tell me, I'll stab myself in the heart.
Yeah.
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 Because she was just so good. He was just like, I want to know how old are you? Wait, I don't want to know how old are you because that'll just make me more
I'm so
embarrassed.
depressed. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I just got beat by a little girl.
But okay, I mean, obviously, so you guys haven't seen it, so we won't go too deep on it. But also, Cameron, you and I are gonna have our own conversation right here. So,
Sidebar.
Hold on. all right, damn it. See, I want to talk about it, but you guys haven't seen it.
I don't mind spoilers.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
I do.
But Patrick for sure does.
I don't know if I'll see it, to be honest. I'm not saying I'm against seeing it, but
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's
saying
number
I
one
will.
trending on Netflix right now, so.
Yeah, but then I can say
Kind of a big deal, Dalton.
Kind of a big.
But then I can
you
say that
gotta,
I'm-
you gotta watch.
I'm like a cool hipster guy in that I didn't see it. Like, oh, I don't follow trends. I watch what I want. You guys go on Netflix and watch. I go on Netflix and watch Power Rangers. Like, I'm unique.
Are you that cool that you go on Hulu and watch Drake and Josh?
I didn't know Drake and Josh was on
I have done
I'm
that.
about to
from
be
time
that
Apparently,
to
you're not
time.
that cool, Dalton.
I'm about to
Apparently
be
you're
that
not in the
cool
mood.
when I get home tonight.
I'm gonna join that cool club.
Oh, yeah.
No, I wasn't that cool until my brother told me about
Right.
that.
Nah.
I was like, oh shit, that's a thing. About to rewatch that. But yeah, Queen's Gambit, amazing. Very. My favorite thing about Queen's Gambit is like not even to do with the story, but just the set design alone. Like there's certain projects and films or movies like. It's like, you know, they kind of half-ass it. It's like, okay, they filmed this in Universal, like, backlot, whatever.
Yeah, you can tell it's the backlot.
But this shit, like, you can even tell, like, with certain shots and the way they take their time, it's like they really outdid themselves on
And the special effects.
Very subtle, but so effective.
But very detailed though. It wasn't
Yes.
just like it was slapped on there. It was like something that would have probably taken hours to do, but it seemed like it was only 2 seconds of a scene.
Like the shadow of the chest thing. When
Yeah,
she's
when you're
looking
looking at the ceiling, yeah.
Dude, that
That
shit,
looks so real, but
It's
yet
like-
it was such a small effect.
oddly creepy, but so effective.
Yeah.
It's such an effective effect.
Speaking of effects, I just finished Sons of Anarchy.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I won't
Nice.
spoil anything for whoever's watching, but they did use CG at the very end.
They did.
And honestly,
Took
it
you out
took
of
me
it?
out of it. It
Took
was.
you out.
It wasn't.
It
that
took me
well
out of
done.
it, too.
It wasn't that well done. You would think for a series finale for a show as big as Sons of Anarchy that they would at least.
What are they, CG? What are they? Can we not? I'm
I don't
fucking
know.
spoiler alert.
What-
I'll put it in the
a
description.
spoiler alert.
It's an old
They
show.
CG
It's
they
an old
CG
show.
some
Yeah,
birds
fine.
and they CG the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so it,
Yeah, I didn't
it
finish it.
takes you out. You never finished it?
Oh,
I
that
was-
was.
So I beat you.
No. I don't care. I don't care. Like I lost.
I still haven't finished the last season either.
Thank you.
Oh, dang,
I watched it all the way through. I had to.
Same
I
Dexter.
thought I was the only one that's seen it. No.
Yeah, right.
I'm the only one that's finished it.
Hey,
said same
I'm with
with
you on
Dexter.
that. I finished
Yeah,
it too.
Good show.
It's a great show. It's
Right?
fucking Hamlet, right?
Oh, wow, okay.
It's Hamlet. It's
Don't-
literally
you
Hamlet.
guys are-
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is.
Like, think about it. It's literally Hamlet.
How so?
Really?
It's modern day Hamlet.
Well, they
It's
didn't-
modern day Hamlet.
They didn't see the.
I mean,
final
you can keep
season,
saying it's
so-
like Hamlet, it's Hamlet, it's Hamlet, but how? How's it Hamlet?
Have you read Hamlet?
No.
Well, you haven't finished. Well, you haven't finished the last season, so.
Yeah.
Everybody
Is that
does.
true?
But,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, okay. Everyone does. Well, yeah, it's a tragedy.
Yeah.
Then in that.
But
in
it
that
plays out
context.
like a Shakespearean tragedy.
Right.
Like if you look at the
They
writing.
play Shakespeare. They have a Shakespeare quote at
Yeah.
the very end.
Yeah. So that's how you. It's very influenced by
I know the
Shakespeare.
quote. I know the quote. It's all the world's a stage.
No.
I tried. I tried.
That's like the one quote everybody knows.
Well, yeah, I had a bracelet.
Of course you did, you theater nerd.
I didn't get it for myself. My mom got it for me because I am a theater nerd. So you know what? Yeah, proud to be a theater nerd.
Here's a topic I'd like to bring up. The term nerd, like if you're a fan of anything, now you're just a nerd. Like, yeah, I'm a football nerd.
Right.
What? No.
Okay.
No.
That's
So when I
interesting.
hear theater nerd, I'm like, oh, so you know how to sing, dance, act, and have all the confidence in the world
So you're
to
making-
not have stage fright.
I'm-
Okay, very nerdy of you
I'm
to
not-
have all of that.
I'm
Okay,
not an
theater
alcoholic.
nerd.
I'm an alcoholic nerd. Or
Nerd.
an alcohol nerd.
Yeah, I'm a beer nerd. That's what that is. Yeah.
That's a very interesting point.
Yeah, and I hear
But
that.
I'm gonna correct you. With theater, we were theater geeks, not nerds.
Geeks.
The term was geek.
Well, you said nerd. So that made
I
me-
always
I
heard
didn't say
theater
nerd.
nerd.
Did
Somebody-
I say nerd?
You said
You did
theater
say
nerd.
No, I said theater.
Who
You
the
said
fuck
nerd.
said nerd?
But that's-
said
But
nerd?
you agreed, and so that's why I thought. See, theater nerd.
But
yeah.
you've heard theater nerd.
I've heard theater nerd. I've never heard theater geek.
I've
Yes.
heard Gleek. I've heard Gleek. Like you're
Well,
in
that's
the
the
Glee
thing.
club.
That's a spit thing.
That's
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Figure
where
out
you.
who-
That's where you
I remember
spit,
that shit.
spit
Oh,
straight out of
well.
your glands.
I've heard of like you're
Or
in like Glee
Glee.
club, Glee
Glee.
club, but then you add the K, so you sound like Gleek, like geek.
Because they're
Glee.
nerds and they spit out of their mouths.
Sure.
That's
Ow,
a dark
I-
turn. But no, that's an interesting point.
Yeah, I always think about that. People
Like
say that
nerd,
about-
somehow in the last 10 years, nerd became cool.
Yes.
No, seriously.
Yes.
Nerd stopped because like the
It
nerds.
started in the 2010s when everyone started wearing the big rim glasses.
Yes.
So people started getting
Yes.
comfortable with the whole nerd look, and it's like, oh yeah, call me a nerd.
Yeah.
Because I am a nerd. Now everyone's a nerd,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Also, too, I, well, I
Just
also
because you wear
feel
thick
like.
rim glasses
yeah.
does not mean you're a nerd.
But I also feel like I was that last generation of like guys who would read comic books and got bullied for it. Because like once after 8th grade, I got into high school, and then Marvel was like, "Here, we're just gonna make 3 movies every year."
And they're
and
gonna
it
Yeah.
jumped the train.
Yeah,
like,
and then-
everybody.
Everybody who was like clowning me for reading comics is now hitting me up like, "Okay, so who's Ultron?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh,
So
now
now
you
you
want to
wanna
know
know,
who
yeah.
Ultron is? Okay, here I got Ultron in my pocket
Yeah,
right here.
right.
There's Ultron." You know?
Fucking nerd.
Yeah.
How do you feel now?
Yeah, and now the nerds who read comic books now get to bully all the people who didn't read the
Yeah,
comic
just
books.
they're the nerds
Yeah,
now.
they're the nerds now.
They're-
Oh, you don't know who Ultron is? Get away from me.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay, so
Yuck.
somehow, some way, probably because of mainstream Hollywood, nerds back in the day were the people that knew something, got bullied for it. Now it's the fucking idiots who pressed the nerds, who didn't know shit about the things that
Yeah.
the nerds were all about. Now they're the nerds. All muscle, no brain. And now they're the ones asking questions. Who's woke?
Life always comes full
Who's woke?
circle. Everything comes full circle.
Yeah,
man.
seriously.
Dude, holy
Yeah.
shit, dude. It's the circle of life, man.
Yeah, I'm so lucky that the
Not
guys
in the
who-
ocean, though.
Wait, what's
Oh,
that?
Great
no.
whites stay great whites.
Oh yeah.
They won't be nerds. Sharks are sharks. But humans, we're flexible. We're malleable. You know, like,
Malleable.
Malleable, yeah.
There you go.
what did I say?
Manuable.
Manuable. Joe Biden right here. I'm a billion manuable.
But now I'm very thankful that the nerds of the, I don't know, 80s all grew up to become successful movie directors and film directors. directors, and so now they run the industry.
Yeah.
Now they have the money, so now all the girls that didn't like them all of a sudden.
Because I got Tom on.
Yeah, and then they get to spread their influence with their Star Wars movies and their Marvel movies to the rest of the world.
Perfect segue.
Now the rest of us who read comics are now cool.
So we have not
That's
seen
awesome.
Mando episode 2 yet. Everyone here though, we've seen Mando 1.
Yeah, I've seen
so
Mando
one
Mando
of
1.
season
Yes,
2.
yes, yes. Let's fucking talk about Mando
Let's
Lorian
go.
for a second.
Okay.
May I
Those
bring out
bison.
your baby Yoda for
What the
for
fuck?
this
Yeah, go grab it. Go
I
grab
will.
it, go
I will
grab it.
be right
Those
back.
big ass
Perfect
lip
prop.
bison. What the fuck?
The big ass lit bison.
Yeah, those animals that the sand people were riding.
Yeah, wampus.
Yeah,
what,
wampus.
yeah.
what about us?
They just look hilarious every single time I see them.
look so
Because it looks like a buffalo with a prosthetic of like a giant jaw,
Yeah.
like a puppet mouth.
No, you know one thing that was like really getting me was Mando talking to the Tusken Raiders. Or
Zach, I present you the child.
Okay.
this one doesn't have hair though, but that's okay.
It does have a
I
nice
like the
smell.
ones without the hair.
Yeah, there's
the hair
one.
that makes it look weird.
I like the hair.
I like the hair.
And they really got the eyes down too.
Mhm.
Like the
They
like
look real.
yeah, like he's looking around more.
Yeah.
The hair bothered my mom. She was not happy about the hair.
Same. Yeah. Same.
I was
Does it
happy
bother
about it.
you?
I just thought
it
it
just
was
looks
up.
weird.
That's what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah, he's getting older, but like he doesn't look as like adorable as he was in the first one.
Dude, this
Yeah.
guy, this is a 50-year-old right here. He's
Yeah,
50.
Like seriously.
Okay.
And Amanda too, somehow he turned 70.
Maybe 20 years pass.
Well, you know, there was always a thing with Jedi, like when you're a Jedi, like you age faster naturally. I think that was, I don't know if that's like accurate. It might just be some bullshit to explain how Anakin and Padme.
So
can-
Yoda goes by dog years.
Or
I think he's a dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog. You a dog, bro.
Yeah.
or
Dwarf.
Padme
Maybe
might just be a creep.
No, Padme is
Yeah,
100%.
Padme just might be a cradle robber.
She's a creep that gives birth to two people, two fucking twins, and it's just like, I give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, they don't have space technology to like keep her
No,
alive.
No,
it-
she
it-
lost-
She died because of a broken heart.
Yeah, what up,
Yeah.
bitch? That's so harsh to say. What a, yeah, so
What a
what?
terrible mother.
Your baby daddy like force choked you a bit. Like, come on a lava planet where it's really hot and you're probably not supposed to be there. But that's your own fault. Like, why are you on a lava planet?
Breathing all those fumes.
Yeah, you're breathing so many fumes.
And you're gonna piss off a guy who knows how to force choke you.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't know about the fourth. Maybe she did know about. Maybe Anakin did
I'm
some
about to
cheeky
say,
shit.
you know he force choked her. How do you think Luke and Leia got there?
Yeah,
He was
right.
getting
Some
force
weird
choked
shit.
during all of that. Who knows? He was spanking her with the force.
He was finger banging with
He's
the
like,
force,
he's
like
brushing
bah,
his,
bah, 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 bah.
he's brushing his teeth in the bathroom, and she's still like moaning.
Yeah, she's still like, yeah.
He's like,
He's just sitting in bed just like this while she's brushing her teeth, and she's just like, God, God.
she's like Annie, and he's like, that ain't me. Obi-Wan, where you at? Pedo fucking beard. You know what I love is we opened this up about Mandalorian, and we
It was-
talked about the Wampas, Baby Yoda's hair, and now we're talking about how Luke did the kinkiness that went on in that bedroom. So Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Back to the
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
We're in the galaxy, but we gotta center on our point here. All right, we gotta talk Boba Fett.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boba Fett. Is it Boba or is it just a clone? Is it
It's-
Rex?
I think it's Boba Fett.
I want
do
to
think
say
it's
it's
Boba.
Boba Fett, but if it is, it's gonna be fan service. If it is, and I kind of don't
Yeah,
want it to
but,
be fan
I
service.
mean-
I kind of want to keep it up in
I
the
mean,
air.
in the extended universe, he did live, but then it was retcon canceled.
Yeah.
And now I think it's back in, but they're changing it up a bit.
But he's still
Are we-
alive.
hold on,
In
you're
the
talking-
thing,
you're talking
he's
about
supposed
when,
to be dead, right?
Well,
No, well, I don't know.
is what I was
In,
gonna say.
the extended universe, he was alive, I believe.
No,
And he was rescued by another bounty hunter, Drug.
Yeah.
The guy with the white bandages all over his face.
I watched a video on YouTube.
That guy.
I
yeah.
watched a video on YouTube, and
Oh,
so you know how
Dengar?
Mando.
Dengar, there you go. Thank
Dengar.
you. Yeah.
You know how Mando got out of the dragon with the electricity, like so he got swallowed, and then he used he used the explosive to like launch himself, and then he used electricity to kind of like stun the dragon just to get out.
Right.
So there's apparently a comic series, or not series, but literally just a comic where it tells a tale of how Boba Fett got out of the monster, and that's precisely exactly how Boba Fett got out. So it was almost like a tribute to Boba Fett. Like Boba Fett, so the way that monster worked, that ingested Boba Fett in Return of the Jedi, you're like being slowly digested for like 1,000 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So like you become just kind of like a part of this thing. Like you're just kind of like glued to this wall,
Yeah.
and you're like being
He was still in his armor too.
still in his armor, which actually, in theory, is how he was able to
Survive.
hold on.
Yeah.
And the explosive thing in his, that big old dick bomb
Oh
on his
yeah.
jetpack. So he used that to detach himself from the digestive tract.
Okay.
And then with that, he used electricity or something to stun the beast enough for him to fly out of there.
Oh, that's clever.
Don't know if that's like actually what happened, but the recap video I saw it demonstrated that because this guy like read the comic and he said this was kind of a tribute to how Mando got out of the dragon. And now that we have not only Boba Fett's armor, but also possibly Boba Fett himself,
Yeah.
who's clearly rogue off the grid.
I do have a question about the comic. Do you remember if it was a Marvel comic or a Dark Horse comic?
Could not tell you that.
Because that
Yeah.
will tell you
Could
if
be
it was
universe,
canon
yeah.
or Legends.
Right.
Because, like, you mentioned the Extended Universe. The Extended Universe is now called the Legends Universe. And those comics were made by Dark Horse. Once Disney
Yeah.
bought Star Wars, now all the comics are being made by Marvel.
Yeah.
And those are now all of a sudden canon. They're not part of the Legends
Yeah.
Universe anymore.
Because Legends is not canon. It
No
used
more.
to be.
It used to be. It's not anymore.
And then
And
Disney.
I read a
Anyway.
comic book where, Boba Fett got out of the Sarlacc pit.
See, you know the name. Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, Sarlacc, yeah.
I
How
didn't
he
know
got out
the
of the Sarlacc. It didn't show how he got out, but what it did show was him, like, climbing out of the pit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have seen that.
Yeah, and I read that comic, but that was made by Dark Horse. That was in the Legend universe, and that was before they were bought out by Marvel. Now that they're bought out by Marvel, the comics have changed.
Wait,
They've redone
bought
all
out
that.
by Marvel?
Sorry, bought out by
Disney.
Disney, who
Yeah,
owns
you're
Marvel.
confusing
Sorry,
me.
Yeah.
sorry.
Disney
Bought out
just
by
runs
Disney.
everything, so it's just
They
it's easy
do.
to get it all
Disney
mixed up.
owns everything.
Yeah.
They really do.
Everything.
Yeah, and
It's scary.
yeah, so that's why I asked. If it was a Marvel comic, then that's canon. But if it was a
Disney.
Dark Horse
Disney.
comic,
Disney. You
No,
said
it's
Marvel
Marvel
again.
again.
Marvel is Disney.
Marvel's
Oh,
Disney.
no, Disney bought
Marvel, yeah.
Marvel and Star Wars,
But
but
they got
the
the
comic books are made by Marvel.
Oh,
yeah, Star Wars
okay.
comics are
I
made by
thought
Marvel.
Disney put their slap on the comics too.
No, they put Marvel slap on it.
Okay.
Yeah, Disney's smart. They're not trying to put
yeah.
Disney on there. Because if I see a comic book and it says Disney, I'm like, ugh, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
But if I see Marvel, I'm like,
Like,
ooh.
Marvel.
Yeah,
That's actually
Yeah.
really
Okay.
smart. That's
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, because they're already showing a monopoly on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's really
taking
smart.
comics, that would really push them over the edge.
Right, and if they make people forget that they own the comics, which is what they're doing by slapping the Marvel
Yeah.
logo on it.
See? Shysters,
Yeah.
dude.
They're genius. They're smart. I can't.
That mouse,
Not
man.
for it.
You don't want to fuck
No,
with
it's
that
not.
mouse.
It's not. I don't think it's necessarily smart because I think it's more just money.
It is.
Like
Yeah.
it's pure
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, they're money hungry.
Yeah.
It is.
Like what happened with the whole the sequel trilogy.
Oh,
that-
yeah. Yeah, it was money grab.
It was pure corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was money grab.
I
Rogue One was the best.
Rogue One
Rogue One was
cool.
great.
Rogue One was
What was
the
my
best out
favorite
of
one?
all the new Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
I agree because the thing I don't like about Rogue One is they did a little too much fan service.
Well, that was the whole point of that movie in the first place was fan service.
True.
Because everybody was asking the questions, what happened in the room while they were planning the destruction of the Death Star.
That
So
and like
they wanted to
literally like
explore
play
that
by
for the fans.
Yeah.
It's like an NFL like play by play.
Yeah.
Like how the fuck did the plans how did New Hope start?
Yeah.
Like what was the beginning of New Hope?
Yeah.
It's a prequel to New Hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I will say this: the Extended Universe made a whole comic series about how that happened, and it happened very differently than the movie.
Fucking
Yeah,
Disney!
I know.
Yeah.
But I'll say this:
You're a
I-
nerd. I got Rogue One, alright?
I'm proud of my nerdness,
This
but
is not the Rogue One you're looking for.
but I do prefer Rogue One because it's movie form. Like Star Wars is a movie first, not a comic book.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I prefer the movie form over the comic books. And that's why I like Rogue One as well. My favorite was Han Solo of the new movies.
Okay, thank you.
That was my favorite.
I loved. I
And
love
I get
Solo.
crap for it. I get
I
crap
have
for
a
saying
mix.
that.
I like it as a cinematic experience,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
fun.
just felt like it
was
wasn't.
fun.
It wasn't fulfilling enough for like a Star Wars fan.
I will say this: the reason why I disagree with you is simply because it opened a lot more questions and room
Okay,
for
I think that's what
for
got me.
possibilities, and
Yeah.
and it opened up a lot of room for like Clone Wars and why like Darth Maul is still around, which
Yeah.
Clone
Okay.
Wars has a really. If you guys have not seen like the 7th season of Clone Wars,
They go deep.
Dude,
I
it
still gotta
goes-
watch it from this first season. Like I watched the first couple episodes and they were just jumping around so much.
it's
it was
very
confusing.
yeah.
I've
no.
heard after season 3 it gets good.
Yeah,
I'm
it
on,
gets
like,
solid
season
after
2 or
3.
something.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say this: when it first came out, and I watched a few first episodes,
It's gimmicky.
yeah, I felt like okay, as a show on Cartoon Network, it's a good show.
Yeah.
But as a continuation of Star Wars,
It works
it's not.
for kids.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's-
it's literally
yeah.
a kid show. And then there's an episode in Clone Wars. I want to say it's season 4. It might be season 3. But Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka, they go to like the planet to where like it's basically where the Force lives. Like,
Yeah.
it's this, that's where shit starts getting really deep.
Yeah, and Anakin meets his like father.
Not his father, but like he
Yeah.
meets like basically like I'm just gonna say Grand Master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, like it's kind of like the Matrix, where Neo meets that old bearded dude.
Yeah.
Basically, he's
Architect?
like,
Is that who
yeah,
it is?
the architect. Yeah. Basically, he's like the balance of the Force, and he has a son, which is pure dark side, and then a daughter, which is pure light side. And this is where Anakin like finds his true purpose, and then like Obi-Wan sees like a vision or something of like Anakin's future, or no, Anakin actually sees his own future and wants to like destroy it. Like he sees his future becoming Darth Vader,
Yeah.
but then his memory gets wiped. Like it's such an
That's
insane.
crazy.
I think it's actually a 2-part episode
Yeah,
where
that's
they're like
right.
stuck on this planet.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of shit goes down. Once that episode hits, Clone Wars gets like really good.
I gotta
Yeah.
get into it again then.
Yeah, it's weird. The
There's
further
some-
it goes on, the more attached to Star Wars
Yeah.
movies I think it is. Because at first, when I got started to get into it, what I liked about it was they started to tell stories about individual clone troopers. Like
Yeah.
it
Yes.
gave them
Yeah.
a voice.
Yes.
You know, you got
That's what I
to see
liked about
them
it.
without their helmets, even though they all look the same.
Yeah.
One
They're
would get a purple
dis-
mohawk, so you
Yeah,
could look
and they
them
all
up.
had
tattoo
different
hair.
personalities and
They-
stuff.
yeah, some were friendly, some were like rugged,
Yeah.
some were like, hey, let's just get along. They're
Well,
all
and the
different
ones
people.
there's one guy that like completely went AWOL. He started his own family, and then I think Rex found him, and
Yeah.
like it was his duty to like put him out. But then he met his kids, he met his family and shit, and it got like really like deep into like just like they're not just clones, like these are like living fucking people.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, they're not drones. They're actual people.
Yeah, they're not droids.
Their heart is beating. Yeah,
They're
exactly.
not battle droids. They're not battle droids.
Which makes the battle between clones and droids even more interesting
Yeah.
because it's not just like we're not just droids, like we're fucking people.
Yeah, yeah, and we get to see that now. Whereas at first, it really clones just felt like
They were just there. They're extras.
Well,
yeah, they're battle
the
droids.
thing
In
is,
my
like, the
opinion, they were
clones
just
were always the clones were like, oh yeah, but we're expendable, and then Plo Koon was like, yeah, but not to me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Plo
Exactly.
Koon and the boys.
Yeah.
Is that what his team is called?
I forgot his team was called, but
It's something like that. The Wolf Pack.
You're talking about
Are
are you talking about the
Plo Koon, the guy who's orange, has like, the gas mask.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know who
yes,
Plo Koon
yeah.
is. I just don't remember what his crew was called.
pass back down?
But like it was like his crew of like clone troopers.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I forgot what they called them, but
Was that when they're like after like there was like a space battle or
Yeah.
whatever, and they're like trying to like hide?
Yeah, and they were in the escape pods. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool episode. I think that's actually season 1.
Yeah.
That was like one of the more interesting videos. Anyway, so we've been talking about a lot about Star Wars and Mando.
Yeah, where we
so-
started from was Mando.
And this whole conversation is about Boba Fett, basically, and it transcended into.
Yeah.
It
whole
had
nother-
nothing to do with Mando.
Yeah. Star Wars though.
Yeah.
Star Wars. Yeah, we're in the realm of Star Wars. All right.
We're in
well,
the right
let's.
galaxy.
Yeah, we're in the right galaxy. Far, far away. That's literally right here.
Yeah.
Heyo. All right. Since it's it's of most importance as right now, being in America, the elections.
All right, that's still happening.
Yeah.
3 days
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, 3 days later, they're still counting the votes.
So
And we still don't know who's going to win.
Yeah.
we don't. We really do not. There has been some shady shit going on though.
Has
Yeah, with the
They found some ballots thrown out. They've seen some shady shit with just people in general.
yeah, like there's
some workers not being honest.
Yeah.
that.
Just that.
And there's something about so Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, there's supposed to be like some sort of like they were gonna stop counting votes at like 2 in the morning or whatever, and then like somehow at like 4 in the morning, like Joe Biden like got like a huge spike. So that's kind of shady.
Out of nowhere.
Out of
like,
nowhere.
Almost all of them in his name, just enough.
Yeah,
It's just.
it's weird.
It's a little
It's
weird.
really weird.
It's a little
Yeah.
weird, yeah.
It's a little weird.
And I want to make sure, like in the circle, we're not like declaring who we voted for,
No,
or
no.
we're going for,
Yeah.
but we just have to talk about like just plain numbers and whatnot. And
Yeah.
It's
that's
mindful to be aware and question stuff.
exactly.
It's a
And
good thing to do.
Is it? It is.
Don't take things blindly. Don't be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Be all one-sided
Yeah,
about it.
one-sided,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So can we talk about that, like in an unbiased, like circumstance, to where
Very neutral.
neutral
setting.
ground, to where it just like this is really weird.
Well, yeah. This whole election is just weird in general.
It is. Like okay, so
Like,
like
we've never had anything like this. I mean,
We've
people
never had
did
this
mail
many
in
people
ballots
vote.
before, but not to this
Not to
extent.
this
This is the most votes that any
Anyone's
election's
ever gotten.
seen.
Yeah.
apparently
And Trump is now at the number 3rd most votes anyone's ever gotten. So it's like Biden, then it was Obama, I believe, and then Trump.
okay.
Yeah.
It's like the polar opposite of last election.
Yeah.
Literally the
Uh-huh.
polar opposite.
Apparently, we did see this with the Bush and Al Gore.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's
Yeah.
very similar things happening, and that was very controversial. I guess I mean I was a fucking
Yeah. A
Yeah,
lot of
I
people.
was 5.
A lot of people
yeah.
still
I was a
say,
child, so I
yeah.
don't really know. I can't really
That
speak
was-
on that. But
Yeah, we were
But
at
what-
but there's
Tincture at that
comparisons.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not big on history of presidents. What year was that?
2000.
2000.
2000,
Okay,
yeah.
so in Florida, they had a giant thing where they took forever to get the votes in.
Mhm.
I don't know how long it was, but part of the problem was it was the punch tabs, and sometimes they wouldn't be punched all the way through. So they
the
were
machine wouldn't count it.
the machine wouldn't count it, or the people who were counting it were asking, "Hey, if this tab isn't all the way through, does this actually count as a vote? Were they intending to vote for this person?
Right.
It's not all the way gone. It's a tiny corner hanging on. Did they vote for them?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they have you actually drawing
Ink
it in,
it.
inking it. Yeah. They still do the punch in some places.
It's not
yeah.
some places. Some places all computer, some is ink,
Yeah.
some is
The
punch,
mail-in were
yeah.
all ink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which my mother just told me that I forget what state, but because they used a Sharpie, I think it was Arizona.
Arizona.
They had to use a Sharpie.
No,
They
because
were
they
given
used
a-
a Sharpie.
they were
their
given a
ballots
Sharpie.
are
Invalid.
they're
Yeah.
invalid.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
It has
So
to
like,
be a ballpoint black or
Is-
blue pen.
Yeah.
but apparently it
they
said
were given a Sharpie. It's the weird thing.
yes,
Oh,
like
they were given the Sharpie?
Yeah, they were given the Sharpie.
and the option to use
Use the
Sharpie,
Sharpie.
Yeah.
He said they had an option to use Sharpie and were given a Sharpie.
and then all of a sudden
That's
declined.
shady.
Yeah, shit.
Shady as fuck.
Yeah.
There's something about this election that's just shady as fuck. Trump, Biden, whoever you voted for, like there's something very shady going
Yeah.
on.
Well, I think it's just people in general have their own biased opinions, so they're gonna go out of their way to like put those opinions onto the ballot. It's like the people who say, "Oh, here, use this Sharpie." Those are probably the people who are trying to vote a certain way
Yeah,
and
but
tricking
if,
other
if you're
people.
working at the station, you should not be doing that. And
No,
if
you
do,
shouldn't. No,
should
exactly. That's why I say it's
Because that's-
individual.
yeah.
That's why I'm saying it's
It's
individual
individual,
person
yeah.
with
Yeah,
a
you-
specific bias.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing that.
You need to
but
be
like,
impartial. It's like a jury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right.
there's people
Exactly.
who are assholes and they
Yeah.
want to have their own agenda pushed forward.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't fuck in a movie theater. But how many people do that?
Exactly.
Same thing.
How many times have I gotten handies in the movie theaters? Like, goddamn.
Exactly. It's the same thing. So
I'm still at zero with that one.
Wait, you should.
that's probably for the best.
Like I'm
Dude,
still.
you should. That's all I do.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Remind me not to go to
My
a
high
movie
school years
theater.
were
I'm trying to watch like the new
finished.
Star Wars film and like Dalton, you're just like, hey bro.
I thought it was a
You know what
sequel.
time it is?
I'm like, bro, hold on.
I thought it was a sequel of going to the movie theaters. You know?
I mean, it almost happened, I think, one time, maybe. But we don't have to get into that.
What matters is it didn't happen.
Yeah, you didn't cut a hole in the popcorn box, and so that's
oh,
why
you
it
didn't
didn't
get
work.
That was.
Because I want to have popcorn too.
Paul's like, yo,
Been there,
pass
done
the
that.
popcorn. I'm like, oh. All right, sit on your lap real quick.
Wow, man, this one's got extra butter in it.
Did you put extra salt? Was that,
Salt's
It's really salty.
Oh my god.
It's thick. Oh,
No.
should have melted it a little bit better.
These are sticking together. Anyway, so the election. Yeah, so some shady shit's going on. Obviously, you guys will be seeing this Sunday, so we'll
It's not
probably.
going to be counted by then.
No,
No, you don't think
it's
so?
projected to be over the weekend and like maybe a little bit longer.
Like I heard about maybe Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna be around Monday, but Tuesday
Okay,
sounds
yeah.
a little bit more likely, honestly,
Yeah.
the way everything's going.
Because I'm quite sure there's like the lawsuits that Trump put out,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then there's also they're going to do more recounts for sure.
Oh yeah, there's definitely going to
There's
be
gonna
recounts.
multiple recounts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
With how close it is, it's understandable.
Yeah,
Like literally,
It's
the
so
margins
close.
are less than like 10,000, like Georgia at least.
yeah.
Pennsylvania, where's Pennsylvania at? They're still undecided, right?
They're still
Yeah,
undecided, but it's, leaning,
towards Trump, but
Yeah.
It's still
there's-
pink.
It's still very.
Yeah.
It's pink.
It's pink.
You know what's
It's
crazy?
close.
I saw Nevada, and Nevada was primarily red, but besides,
Because
Reno,
I
Vegas.
think- I
Yep,
think
Reno,
Reno,
Vegas.
Vegas.
Reno,
See, here's
Vegas.
Cam.
All the
Reno,
rural areas
Vegas.
are just
That's
like
it.
all the other rural areas
Yeah.
in like
Blue.
the United States.
Yeah.
It's blue.
Honestly, if you
No,
click on
rural
every
areas are
rural
red.
is red.
Oh,
rural is
Yeah.
red, cities are blue. Yeah, if
Cities
you,
are blue.
That's
If you look at any state in America, it's literally like that. It's red, red, red. Atlanta.
The big
Yeah,
red,
I know,
red,
yeah.
red. New York.
Yeah.
All the blue votes come from the big cities:
Yeah.
Milwaukee,
Those-
Atlanta, Detroit,
Yeah.
Los
Those
Angeles,
populated
Las
areas.
Vegas,
Yeah.
Chicago.
okay.
Yeah.
So my question
LA,
right here:
yeah.
do we think that is because these big, densely populated areas? That's where most people are, obviously, but those are the ones that are fed the most media.
I know
it
it
is.
is.
It's probably both.
A little bit both, but it's more like diverse. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
That's
it's
what
like
it
I think
is.
it's the
More-
diversity
Yeah.
of the fact that
Diversity.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, a big
public schools.
yeah,
basically.
big
Once you
city
step
is
foot in a
gonna
public
have-
school, you can say you know what diversity is because there's not one single race in any public school.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we went to Milliken. I'm sure you could say that you had a Cambodian friend, a Mexican
Yeah.
friend,
Yeah.
a black friend.
I had all
You had a
friends.
Chinese friend.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
now
all the friends.
Having
I
that
collected them
friend,
all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So having that experience,
We
like,
fucking
Right.
gives you that open-mindedness. People in the rural areas, like literally in Arkansas, when my cousin, my aunt, all them like moved to that area, there was everybody obviously pointing out that they were white. Like the biggest thing, like my cousin was called little white girl most of the time she was living there,
right.
and it was crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the rural areas are very like closed-minded.
Stupid. Like they're clearly on one side in that.
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
And they're usually just
yeah,
one race
people
all
in
the way
in-
around.
In inner
Right.
cities, they have more.
Their perspectives
options.
are just different
Yeah,
because
yeah.
when you're in a densely populated area,
You have so many perspectives.
you're going to
around
be
you.
so different from being in some small town where the population could be like 100,
Yeah.
200, where basically everyone in the town is like your neighbor. You know their name, you know their last name,
Yeah.
you know what
Right.
they do for a living. But here in a city, it's like I don't know what the 1,000 people are doing in that neighborhood or the 1,000 people.
Hell,
in
I don't
that
even know
neighborhood.
half of my neighbors in my
Yeah.
block.
Don't even know
Exactly.
half your own
Yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah.
And same with me. Like, being in a city, the perspective is different. The population, it gives the person a different perspective and want to maybe vote a different way
Yeah.
because
Right.
each candidate kind of caters.
To a certain lifestyle or
Yeah.
a certain
Demographic.
yeah.
Personality style.
Yeah, I'll put it to you this way. You know, here I mentioned how we all had a friend of every race. I recently visited my friend Martin in Holdridge, Montana, and there was me and one other guy named Jordan who lived there. We were the only two black people in the whole city.
In Montana, for sure.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I believe that,
in
yeah.
the whole city.
I believe that.
So
Montana is Whitesville.
yeah, and they were telling me jokes about how like they literally get more Native Americans than black people. You know,
Wow.
that's what it's
Yeah,
like
okay.
up in that
Yeah.
area.
Midwest has a lot of Native
Yeah.
Americans.
Yeah, so
Wyoming, like,
Yeah.
How can someone like them
Reservations and shit.
understand
Yeah.
what a black person would go through, what a Hispanic
Yeah.
person would go through?
Because
Right.
literally they're
They don't see
surrounded
it.
by
They never
Yeah.
see it. They don't even experience it out
Yeah.
there.
So how would they know? So they're gonna vote according to that as well. You know?
It's like a
Right.
galaxy far, far away to them.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So when somebody says Black Lives Matter, they never met a Black life.
So they don't know what
Do
time
they
it
matter?
is. Yeah,
do
they
they?
don't-
Do Black lives even exist?
No.
No.
All right. Quick question: is it annoying to you that people like cater to like your color now? Like they're extra. Like, do you feel like an extra?
I see what you're saying when people are like,
I don't know.
Walking on eggshells, basically.
yeah, around you. To be honest, that doesn't bother me as much as it bothers some people.
Right.
You know,
Well, you're just a good dude. You know, like you know how to roll with punches.
yeah, thanks. I'd like
Yeah.
to think so. but then
Don't
again,
worry, this is not a movie theater. I'm not jerking you off. I'm just trying to stroke your ego.
might struck my ego.
Yeah, not your dick.
Yeah. Okay. okay.
Not the popcorn cock.
Yeah.
Just struck the
Extra
ego.
buttery.
Yeah. It's you know what? No, when I see people step on eggshells, I kind of it's like flattering to me that you would go that far to try not to.
They're
offend
thinking
me,
of you.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're thinking
yeah.
of me. You know, now
Okay.
if you are being comfortable, I don't want you to get so comfortable where you're just dropping hard R's. And
Oh,
left
yeah.
and right. I got a little bit of that
Yeah,
in,
no,
in,
it's-
in
yeah.
Montana.
Yeah, no, I
Some
believe
people-
that.
yeah,
I
they were
believe
just
that.
comfortable and just dropped some hard R's. I was like, ooh, that's
Ooh.
not good. I don't want you being
Okay.
comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
So like
Oh, man.
I can roll with the punches when it comes to people like walking on eggshells. But when people are like blatantly racist, which I've gotten a lot of since Trump.
Oh, yeah, I
You know
believe
that
it.
this is why black people get harassed by the police. I was like, okay, no, you need to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a problem.
And,
You know?
and you will like you can relate that to like with Trump being in presidency like that.
That happened. Yeah, before him, there were some people that I was friends with that I hung out with, no problem. And then as soon as he became president, boom, racism started spewing out of their mouths left and right on all on the internet.
Interesting.
It's because
And I
he's
was like-
made it seem okay.
Yeah.
Because he tweets it out constantly.
They felt
He
emboldened.
tweeted out, let them eat cake. He tweeted out, like, all of these racist things.
It's the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah.
The fact that a president can
That's
use
awful.
Twitter.
Yeah, Obama
Yeah.
never used Twitter.
Yeah,
He
he-
wasn't even using it. It was literally his publicist doing it for him.
Yeah.
And when he would tweet something out, it was always advertising, oh, I'm going to this next, I'm doing this next. It's not,
Yeah.
oh, this guy, fuck you. Oh, I'm going to beat your ass. Oh, I can kick your ass next week.
Trump talks some mad shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like no president should be
It's
able to
pretty
do
insane.
that.
no
no.
president, no.
Wait,
That-
he got blocked from Twitter.
Yeah,
on
on
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
right?
Yeah.
Or was she just like one post got?
Yeah,
They
one
were-
post
they were
got
flagging
taken
like
down.
He wasn't banned. My bad.
He's
So,
not.
yeah, he was
They're not
blocked.
blocking him. They're flagging his post.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he. I don't
Apologies,
know.
I
Someone.
was confused for a second.
What?
I was confused for a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
We're all confused, bro.
Yeah.
We're all just trying
Confusing
to watch.
times.
We're all
Oh,
trying to
Confusing
watch this
times.
movie and fucking Dalton's trying to jerk my popcorn. I'm just trying to have some extra salty.
Salty.
buttery popcorn.
Salty, sticky popcorn.
You know what? That's gonna be the name of this episode.
Extra salty popcorn.
Extra salty popcorn.
Oh, I love it.
As our boy Edisoro, oh fuck, I'm fucking his name up. Adesanya.
Oh,
Adesanya.
yeah.
What's his first name?
Adesanya.
Israel.
Israel.
Is it
Israel.
Israel
Yeah.
Adesanya.
See, I was
yeah.
trying to put I think the D in Adesanya into. I was like Israel. I fucked that up, but yeah, when he beat Paulo Costa and he's just like, stay salty.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was
I
beautiful.
was like, oh, bro,
man.
you're such a goat, dude.
Yeah.
You're so tight.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. The fact that he's like comfortable enough to like, you know, dance before a fight.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Not just
Come on,
dance,
yeah.
but like that's not just dancing. Like that's like fucking, like he's feeling it. You
Yeah,
know, like
that's true. Yeah.
he's not just putting on a performance, just putting on a performance.
I
Like,
feel
this is a guy that goes out there and like everything he does, you can tell this is his soul.
Yeah.
Like he's a bad mofo.
Yeah.
He's
Bad.
so much fun to watch. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, don't worry. I was gonna
I
call.
like the theme track.
Yeah, we're 45 minutes.
yeah, he heard
45.
that,
Yeah.
heard that Overwatch thing.
Um,
I'm sorry about that.
Well, all right. So we talked about Sober October and how much of a failure that was.
Yep.
And then we got into a little bit about no fap. Okay, so no nut,
No, no,
No
yeah.
no nut, November.
No nuts.
Anybody
Speak up.
partaking? Anybody partaking? What levels, if you're gonna partake?
Extreme.
No.
Extreme.
You're going.
It's gonna be a breeze.
You're going hard. Well, technically you're going soft, but yeah, but you're going like hard soft
Yeah.
on it.
Hard stop on it.
Hard soft.
Yeah.
Okay. So no sex, no nut, no nothing. Nothing.
Alone.
Nada.
Just
Oh my God.
learning.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
That's so
that's
sad.
me though, honestly.
I'm I would like to say that I'm going like super hard soft.
Don't be super soft hard.
I gotta keep the lingo in check. But you know, I mean, I don't have
Is that
like.
mine? Is that mine?
So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna jerk off. I'm not gonna watch porn. If the opportunity presents itself, and I'm a lucky guy, then of course I will have sex. But I don't honestly.
Not trying to look for it.
I'm not looking for it. Yeah.
I was about to say, 'cause
You're
you
no
just go on
fap.
Tinder.
You're going no fap November.
I'm
Yeah.
going no fap November. No fap. Yeah, exactly. Not no nut. See? Okay, so there's a difference.
There is a difference.
That's our.
You can nut, but you can't fap.
Yeah.
Can't fap, yeah.
Not fapping. No,
okay.
no faps with me. Can't.
You're about to be on Tinder twice as much though
I
now.
can't
Watch.
make any
I deleted that
promises.
shit.
Oh, you about to start it up again?
No, I will not. Because I already know there's something waiting for me that I don't want, but I will have to.
Okay. Delete.
I
Look, I
will
get it.
have
Delete
to.
your Tinder, but keep your grinder.
Get
Yeah.
popcorn.
Pop-
Come
Yeah,
here.
grab your popcorn.
Grab the popcorn.
Grab your popcorn.
Yeah, I was banned on Tinder.
How do you get
Really?
banned on
Yeah,
Tinder?
I made a joke account as the coronavirus.
Oh, that's
And
hilarious.
I had 3 dates because of it.
These
And
bitches
yeah,
are horny for the coronavirus.
they loved it. They thought it was funny.
Did you go on these dates?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
shit,
hilarious.
yeah.
No way.
I mean, we didn't like carry on
Right,
dating
but,
or
like,
like
it
meeting
just-
up, but it was
Right.
3 dates. We had good times. We laughed, you know.
No, we don't need
It
a
was all
blanket
good.
naked mother.
Yeah, it was fun. It was interesting but fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn, I need to take advice from you.
How far did it go?
Coronavirus.
What?
You see what he did there? I
What?
said, how far did it go? And he was like, what? What do you mean?
I don't kiss and tell.
Okay.
As a gentleman.
But there was one time. That's all I said. There was one time. I don't kiss and tell.
Bend is never tell.
Yeah.
There was one time, but I won't tell you what base. I won't tell you that it was home plate. I mean, no.
What? Okay, so you're going hard, super hard, but unintended hard.
Oh, just hard.
I meant unintended, like
all the
like,
way.
porn
I
hard.
mean, no matter
Keep
what
porn hard.
happens, I'm saying no. Abstinent all the way.
Boom.
Give me a chesty belt.
I think they
Full
call
on.
those for males jock straps.
Okay.
Or
Same thing.
cuckold rings.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're 100%
Cuckold cages.
boom,
Nothing.
chastity. You're pure
Done.
chastity. I'm like, if the opportunity presents itself, not gonna hold myself to it, but ultimately, yeah, no fap.
Not gonna make any promises.
That's fair.
I
Fair
can't
enough.
make promises.
Yeah, no, we did sober October. We failed at that, so
Yeah.
obviously, you know. Well, challenge yourself again. Challenge yourself again.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna completely, cut it out because there's times, there's moments where you're just like, fuck it, I need it.
I get that.
Yeah.
I
You're
understand.
sitting
that
on the toilet
100%.
too long, and you're just like, you know what, I can.
Okay, that's weird.
I'm just kidding.
That's weird. That's like, okay, so like you're taking a shit, but then you're sitting there watching like TikTok for too long.
Give myself a bunkin.
And then also, oh my god.
That's way too
Give yourself a little.
Jesus.
What do you call that when it's not when there's no girl there? It's just
Yeah, right. Just
So
a lonely
Blumpkin.
man.
Self-kin.
Self-care.
All right, Pat. So we got Blumpkin over here. So we got 100% chastity. We got chastity.
We got super hard.
Something
half
happens.
hard.
No
Blumpkin.
promises.
Blumpkin.
Blumpkin.
We're going with Blumpkin.
I'm straight no. No.
Just,
Wait, no.
No.
Like
I'm
no
not-
to the challenge?
No to the challenge. No.
Oh,
fuck
you're
this.
gonna be fapping all. You're gonna be fapping your happy
Dude,
ass.
I fapped in my car right before I
Do you not care about like diseases and like what the movement is actually for?
Wait, is that
Oh
actually?
no, wait. No, that's No Shave November. My bad.
Yeah, No Shave
Wrong
November.
thing.
Wait, is that a
we
thing?
ain't talking.
No Shave November is for
No Shave November
cancer,
was
right?
like the OG thing.
Yeah.
And that was for cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No Nut
I'm just
November
trying
is
to-
just for fun, right?
Yeah.
no nut
Okay.
is just like, can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go no.
No? Okay.
So no.
Selling yourself short there. Even though you
This
got
just
that
isn't
long
the challenge for you. I feel it.
I tried the challenge last month and I saw how that went.
No, we failed. No, we failed. But that was a lot of things. That was a lot of things. This is one specific hard thing.
But
Yeah. See, I'm more confident with this than I am with October.
yeah.
I'm not participating.
Well, Dalton, fuck you. 'Cause, like, you're
Yeah, I don't understand. How did you guys struggle with sober October? I don't understand. how you
Yeah, I
struggle
wonder.
with that.
I wonder.
How
This
is
because-
that
guy
so
over
hard for
here
you?
is straight up sober
I
his
don't
entire
see-
life.
Yeah,
Struggle
you
was
just
going
don't-
to Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, that was.
No, that was
that's
good.
what
I've
did
been
it.
to
Now, when you
Vegas.
were doing Sober October, was it no weed, no
It was
alcohol,
nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay, so when I did it,
For me, it was
I
masturbation.
couldn't do it this year, but last
Yeah.
year I did it and it was easy.
Yeah. This
So,
year was
yeah.
hard for me mostly because of weed, because I couldn't stop smoking.
Yeah.
It was just such a habit to where, like,
Nicotine and weed.
yeah,
The
nicotine and
The
weed.
weed really builds the habit.
Yeah.
Just like if you, like for me, I smoke at night, so like
Yeah.
you want to.
yeah, right before bed, you're like, I can smoke.
It's the ritual, just
Yeah.
like, you know, like you wouldn't go to bed with like some rock in your bed. You got to move the rock.
Yeah.
So without smoking weed, it's like there's that rock in my bed. It's like,
What are you talking about, like crack rock? What are you talking about?
well, no, I'm just
I
like
understand
I'm
the
trying to use
balance.
some
No, I know what
analogy.
you're I'm like, okay, so
Like-
you have a whole other
like
problem.
every,
Bro.
you have a rock in your bed. That's the problem.
So
Maybe get rid of the rock. You wouldn't have to smoke.
yeah, if you
but-
smoke the rock, then it'll go.
The rock is the analogy. The rock is me not smoking. If
Yeah.
I don't smoke,
You're gonna-
that rock is going to be in my bed. If I do smoke,
I see what you're saying.
I took the rock out. So the whole month of October was just me not taking the rock out, and there
I
were
get
some
you,
nights
yeah.
where I did take the rock out.
Yeah.
I'm with him. It's easy. I really
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
see what you're talking about.
Alright,
So for certain aspects, it was easy to cut out drinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
it was
drinking
very
was
hard.
hard.
Because I drink
with me.
with you guys.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, it was easy to
Equal
stop
since I
drinking
drank
because I
alcohol.
only drink here.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Since April.
since April for me for this year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, like I still smoke, I still do edibles,
Right,
like
right.
weed, not cigarettes
Yeah.
or cigars. But
I
good
haven't
point.
drank since April of '94.
Nice.
That's when you were born, you son of a bitch.
Right when he came out,
I don't
the
know your
room, he had
mother.
a
I didn't
shot.
even call her.
Yeah,
bitch.
he's like, all right.
He's like, this is the only shots I'm getting.
It's
Get
alright. I'll
with
just
it
pretend
now.
he said it about my dad, and I'll go tell him.
There you go. So okay, so because like you're clearly like you've never done shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say sober October for me would be like doing drugs for October.
Anti-sober October, like you just fuck
Bender
yourself up.
October.
Do everything: weed, crack,
Bender
heroin,
October.
all of that. And when October's done, I go back to being straight edge.
See, that would be the impressive part.
That would
would
be
be the
That
impressive
would
part.
actually be the more of
Yeah.
a challenge than just sober October.
Yeah.
To get into all of it and then just
Cold
go back
turkey
to-
the rest of the year.
All right, well,
See,
the
Dalton's
challenge,
taking the actual challenge.
the challenge for you then is no fap.
No fap, no. That's
Because I know you don't smoke, I know you don't drink, I know you don't smoke crack. With this guy, he has got Dwayne Johnson in his fucking bed.
How's it going?
Thank you. But I know you jerk your dick. You're the start of this whole hand job thing in movie theaters. Buttery popcorn. So can you do it? Will you challenge yourself?
That's gonna be a tough one. It really helps you fall asleep. Like it
100%.
it
Because
helps
you're a
you
roaring
sleep.
lion, and then you're a fucking beat wet dog.
Yeah, you're dead tired.
Just
Just
like-
do yoga or calisthenics. Come on.
That's true. That's true.
Come on.
You're
What
not
is
wrong.
it?
You're not wrong.
Yoga
See?
or calisthenics or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same thing.
I'm not
Cal-
gonna do
cal-
it.
Calisthenics.
Calisthenics are more like exercisey than
Yeah.
Well, it's all body.
Okay.
Yeah, push-ups, sit-ups.
Okay,
Yeah.
Pull-ups.
Pull-ups.
Jerking off.
Oh shit! Missing an out part of my workout routine. Okay, so give me a yes because we're gonna keep up with this.
Can we go with this?
I got a camera in your room already.
It's probably my camera that I bought.
Exactly. Baby Yoda right here is just like record.
Maybe that'll help if I just keep Baby Yoda in my room.
Just watching
Just
you that
staring
whole
at
time.
you,
They
just
can't
staring
jerk
at
off
you.
with Baby Yoda. If you do, then there's something else going on.
Yeah, I was thinking about it and then look at Baby Yoda and be like, nah.
Yeah, 'cause he's gonna like be popping out of the barrel with his like ears folded going. You're like,
He's
oh.
probably seen worse though, you know.
Well, that's what Amanda said.
Yeah.
He's seen worse.
Badass
Yeah.
line.
Oh my
Such
god.
a bad. He's seen worse. Motherfucker.
Okay,
Alright.
if one person's willing to try, is anybody going cold turkey, like just period, like no, not doing nothing?
Me.
Yeah.
You're doing
Yeah.
like nothing.
Oh,
I'm
it's
doing
100%.
nothing. I'll
We
be
have
your
our
I'll be your
bookends.
known partner.
We have our bookends.
Okay.
So you guys are
We've
the
got
ones
our
that
full yeses and maybe just
No
What?
promises.
no promises. You're no.
No,
Fuck you.
and
Yeah, fuck off.
No, I'm
my
a
nuts all I got.
I'm a yes. I'm a yes, but it's also like I'm not gonna hold myself in a possible situation.
Right.
Not saying I'm going on Grindr or Tinder or whatnot because I'm not doing that. But maybe.
You're trying, but with exceptions. Cameron's gonna try, but
No promises.
No promises.
Paul's going all the way. No,
You ain't trying shit.
all the way.
You ain't trying.
I ain't doing
You
it.
ain't-
Yeah,
Try
I'm
it.
doing it.
But you know what? I pride you on that. I give you props. Like you just know. You're just like,
You
no,
know
dude,
yourself.
I'm a fucking sperm sometimes.
I'm laughing because
I'm breeding. This is my mating month, guys.
November is the month.
It's a very crucial time in my life. I
I'm-
need to spread the Marquez.
I'm laughing because watch this be the month where girls be throwing it at us like,
Right.
like please, free right now, and I'm like, but you have to understand. See, I made this bet. Hey, I know you're in my bed
Challenge I'm
already. With
doing.
your
It's
clothes
like
on.
anti-American Pie.
Yeah, my friend's American
like
Pie.
it's like anti-American Pie. But can we, really quick, let's talk about the reason why people or men do not ejaculate. Like, there's an actual health benefit to it.
I didn't know that.
There is an actual, there's a better,
What is
there's
it?
a
Doesn't
higher
it build up testosterone? That's what I
built up
heard.
testosterone, which testosterone is what makes a man a man.
Mhm.
And you and I were talking about this
Yeah.
earlier. I've been taking these testosterone supplements because what they do is they decrease the production of what the fuck? Cortisol,
Yeah.
Cortisol.
which is a stress hormone. Which basically, if you have high amounts of productivity in that, you're basically living in fight or flight constantly, and this is what makes you age quicker.
Gives you
Anxiety, depression, everything. When you produce more testosterone, it decreases the amount of cortisol. So you're more lively, you're healthier as a man. So yeah. So by retaining your semen, this has a natural effect on that, to where it builds more overall confidence and productivity, energy. Because again, you're a roaring lion, and as soon as you squeeze that shit out, a lot of energy. That shit makes babies. It's literally life creating.
Right.
So that's obviously a big energy thing. So when you retain a lot of that without buttery popcorn, you naturally have much more energy and zest in your day-to-day life.
I think it's funny
So
because
That's why fighters don't.
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Apparently, Mike Tyson went like 3 years without nut.
Yeah.
And you think why he was knocking fucking dudes out.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
It
He's
was-
like, oh, you came last night, bro. I fucking got you.
I've been holding this for 3 years, buddy. I'm ready to kill somebody.
that was
his fucking ear.
that was a skill. That was frustration.
Yeah, dude, he's so sexually frustrated.
That's how he
Such
won
a
his
great fighter.
championships.
He was just so horny. Just all the time.
Like, he was holding a Holyfield, and he's like, God damn, you smell good. Whisper something sweet in my ear. No, that was probably after he started.
That probably after. That's when we started like losing fights and stuff.
Yeah,
So, that was probably after.
Yeah, no, fame got to his head. But anyway, so there is a health benefit for males, for us, to not jerk off.
Okay.
So
Now that you said
extra-
that, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I,
it's a little
yeah.
bit extra incentive to,
Okay.
yeah,
try it,
it's
but-
not just like, oh, I'm challenging myself because like every time I get a fucking hard on, I gotta do something about it. It's like hold myself away from that. No, it's more like, hey, you know what? There actually could be some sort of benefit to this.
and why not experiment with it?
Exactly.
Okay, I'll give
Experiment
it a shot.
with not. Experiment
You'll
with
give it
a shot.
not
Experiment.
Experiment.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying.
I'll try it. I'll see what we can
I
do.
think
there.
we are.
All right.
I like
Well,
the challenge.
All right, I think we can close this off now. I think we
Fire's
were,
out.
the
Fire's out.
fire's
It's been out.
Yeah, it's been out. We've talked about some good stuff. It's been really fun having you, Paul, Pat,
you.
and Dalton
Thank you,
on
thank
with
Hey,
Cam.
thanks
and,
for having me.
Yeah.
I'll be here next week.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. So basically, the way our schedule goes, basically every other week we do a sit and chat. So it's like, one week will be a walk and talk or a quick thought, which is like a video edited, all that,
I
and
saw
then
that.
and then the other week will be a podcast where it's just you kind of just get to know us a little bit more. But this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah, thanks for sitting with us. If you're here till the end, holy shit.
Yeah.
You got nothing to do with
Thank
your
you.
life. But
Watch 5 random dudes talk nothing for however long it's been.
hey, no,
An
there's some
hour.
good information there.
Oh
An hour.
Good jokes, good information.
Yeah.
You guys hang out. Basically, you're just
Hanging out,
with us.
yeah. We're
Hang
sitting
out.
and chatting.
We're sitting and chatting.
Yeah, we talked about wieners a lot. We talked about popcorn. We talked about not.
That's the name of the episode. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Popcorn.
extra salty popcorn.
To
Extra
being
salty popcorn.
abstinent, you know, even Mandalorian, like he fought a giant Alaskan bullworm, so it's like that kind of goes into the
Okay.
That's bad stuff.
Alaskan
You
bullworm.
know, that's what
It's bad stuff.
it's
you know?
bad. It did spit
Yeah.
stuff.
It did.
Yeah.
Shot some fucking green acid at people.
Yeah, hot liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was still kind of waiting. All right, I know we're closing out, but we'll continue the
Closing
conversation.
point.
I was waiting for Yoda to fucking just like use his force powers.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like
that
lift
whole
that thing
episode.
up, maybe. Like
Right.
it didn't get close enough, and then like we just see Baby Yoda like force pulling that shit, and he's just like, and like he pulls him closer to the bomb setting.
Yeah,
that would have been tight.
Yeah, Yoda,
I-
Baby Yoda literally did jack.
Nothing. No, he was just cute. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
cute
yeah,
with
yeah.
hair.
They
He
don't
was the
want to
mascot.
overuse him.
Yeah.
They don't want to overuse him, and I'm happy they didn't, because I was saying the same thing. I was like,
That's a good point.
what is Yoda gonna do? Something?
Yeah.
He never did. But then
They'll probably change
I'm
that
happy
this
that he's
season.
into it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
It's too much.
yeah,
Well,
and
they're
it
so-
made
they
you
don't need
focus
him,
on
yeah.
that the entire episode. What is Baby Yoda gonna do? Instead of what the hell is Mandalorian gonna experience?
Yeah.
No, honestly, this episode really showed like how badass Mando is.
Yeah, he doesn't
Like-
need Baby Yoda's force power.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't. Like
Yeah.
he can easily take control of a situation, not just a situation, but like literally be a bridge
Yeah.
for the raiders and for these
Yeah.
the colony or the mining town, whatever they are. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so Mando, awesome. Trump, Biden, who knows?
Oh God. Yeah.
We'll
Are
see.
we gonna jerk off? Depends how much butter you bring.
Probably.
And sober October was not sober.
Well, for y'all.
Sick. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. We had fun. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. You know, have your own conversations in the comment section. Yeah. I never really know how to finish these things. We're still learning. But Baby Yoda would be like,
The video is done now.
how would Yoda put that?
Done now is the video.
Done now is the video. Done now is the video. Video finish is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
The video. Hold on. So you guys got me giggly. Hold on.
The video is finished. It is.
Huh?
There we go.
Huh?
That's it.
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
The
that's it.
video is
Call it.
the video
Call
is
it.
finished. It is. I don't know. Fuck you guys.
All
All right. I mean.